revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. We hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep, or maybe we don't. Cher, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Thanks for letting me be here with you today.
Thank you for filling in for Angel, who is doing my very best to not be jealous of her. She's cruising in the sunshine, and there's activities and shuffleboard. Man, I never knew I loved shuffleboard until Angel jumped on a cruise ship. But no, I'm really excited for her, and she's speaking to the Women Making Waves conference, and that means you and I are holding down the fort.
Sure are.
We're doing a good job doing that. Do you tend to go out, or do you know people who go out and get like a side hustle for the holidays? Some
people, just to bridge those gaps in between, to try to get some bills. And the holidays are coming up, and you want to spend a little extra money getting those special gifts. Yeah. Well, you might remember Angel and I announced that we were going to do the 100-day goals. Okay. And it was about 30 days ago, and I don't know that she ever announced what her goal was, but I did. And I said, I want to be 100% debt free by Christmas, by the end of the year. How's that working for you? So far, so good, actually. Good. But if you're going to get different results, you got to do something different. Right. So as you know, I jumped behind the wheel, and I've been driving for the rideshare company Lyft. Right. And, man, I'm having a good time. Now, I came to I guess what you'd call a come to Jesus moment last week, where I realized that I was putting in 19-hour days for 6 weeks in a row. And that can take a toll. Every day. Saturdays, Sundays, didn't matter. Putting in these long days. And it did. I started to fall asleep at the wheel. I couldn't believe it when you told me that, because I was like, oh no, you can't be doing that. And that's when it's starting to go a little too far. Going a little too far. So I cut back last week, and I didn't go out in the mornings for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And oh my gosh, dude, I feel so much more like a human. Right? Well, that's good though, because if you're falling asleep and you're just driving along, that humming in the car can, just like when you're putting the baby in the car and you're just driving down the road, and it's like, oh good, the baby went to sleep. It does the same thing to you. Well, many of the big box stores have seasonal hiring that they do. And this article found written by Emily Cannell in Inc.com says, holidays are upon us, but not everybody's ready for the festivities to begin. A lot of companies are having a hard time filling their seasonal workers this year. Well, and I think too, when you have some of these other big names online, and everyone's seeing how they can do so many things online, that it's like less expensive to spend to ship, to get products here. You don't have to go out and do those things. Maybe I don't really need to get an extra sidekick just to get the kids' presents. Well, yeah, you can get your discounts. What is it? Benjamin Franklin said, a penny earned or penny saved is a penny earned. Right. And also you're hitting the nail on the head. There's, according to a survey in the USA Today, says retail services, food services, delivery, and a lot of other industries are struggling from the falling unemployment rate. It is currently at 4.1%, which is a 17-year low. Is that the lowest it's ever been? Well, I think it was in 17 years. In 17 years, okay. So people have jobs. And even our kids are having jobs now, where younger ages, they can start working, getting that little part-time job, whether it's babysitting or doing some side jobs and stuff. Then they have their own spending money. Well, businesses are trying to entice people to come back. We need help, right? It's coming. Black Friday's coming. The holidays are coming. We need the help. I know that my ex-wife worked for Kohl's for a couple of Christmases. I know that Angel's mom worked, I think, for Kohl's for one holiday season. It's not age specific, but businesses are trying to entice prospective workers by offering them cash, benefits, and other perks, And one of the perks I saw was that they'll even bus them in
to help bring the employees to them.
They don't need to bust them in. Just call me.
Right?
I'll drive you
Why
in.
didn't you tell them something about that?
You can't pick your own driver,
right,
unfortunately.
Well, maybe if they like you.
Right. UPS, United Parcel Service, they are offering up to $200 a week as a retention bonus for people who are willing to work every day of the week.
Wow.
And for me, that works just fine.
Right.
But here's the difference, and here's why I love and promote the ride share, whether you do it for Uber or Lyft or any other ride share thing. I promote it, and here's why. I get to make my own hours.
Well, that's true.
I literally, so today I had the choice. I drove a little later last night, and I got in a little later, and I thought, well, I don't have to drive in the morning. I told myself I wasn't going to drive in the mornings. So when my son asked me, when am I getting up? I said, I don't know. I'll get up whenever my body says it's okay to get up. And I didn't set an alarm. Now, nobody is worried about it because it's just an app, right? If I'm online and I get the call, that's good. If I'm offline, nobody knows.
Right. And you don't have that turned on.
Nobody's monitoring me.
But I have to tell you something I noticed when you first started.
Yeah.
There was a glow and an excitement that you could, make your own hours around your schedule with what you have going here at Experience Pros.
Yeah.
As well as being able to bridge those gaps that you're wanting to succeed at.
It's true. I'm achieving my goals. I'm enjoying the conversation. I'm having such a great time meeting people and talking to them.
That too.
And working on my own social skills because, believe it or not, folks, you hear me on the radio all the time, but I'm mostly an introvert and I don't socialize naturally. So I'm kind of working on that. And I look at the car as a giant cash register.
And that's okay because you hear it go ka-ching, ka-ching when you're driving down the road.
2 days.
Right.
The first 2 days are the days that it costs because I don't drive my own car. I use the rental from the fleet. And because of that, it takes about 2 days to cover the cost of the rental. And then every time I start up that car, it sounds like ching.
Got your little race car going on there. Beep your horn a little bit and just mosey on down the road.
It's a lot of fun. The UPS is also hosting recruiting parties complete with candy and movie ticket giveaways. My goodness, there's a lot of stuff. Upscale gift bags.
Well, and you see a lot of signage out there, all the local businesses. They are looking for
hiring
people, so no one has an excuse not to have a job.
That is exactly right. Gang, Sharon and I will be back after the top of the hour news. Thank you for tuning in. This is the home of positive business talk.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.